there's surely that one moment that you're ultimately the most proud of when it comes to being in motorsports.
I can't answer it because there's too many. I mean, there's just too many. And I could never put one over the other. I mean, I don't want to run down the list because it's a list. I mean, it's just a list. So I just feel so blessed.
I can understand that. I went around the track at the Indy 500.
Just, yeah, I mean, my life should have never happened. It just should have never happened.
Oh, why do you say that?
I start when I'm 27 years old.
It doesn't have an age to it.
You don't start when you're 27 years old and have a career in motorsports. I started in SCCA in a freaking Ford Pinto. My very first race, I drive it into a lake. I mean, you know, it's like, it just shouldn't.
Were you thirsty or?
No, I lost concentration and I just, you know, I lost control of the car and I ended up in this pond in Florida. Everything is, you know, water everywhere.
Was that Moroso?
And the car, Moroso.
Yes, yeah.
And the car totally submerged. And I got out, they said it looked like I walked on water because I opened the door and it opened and I got out and then I stood on the side and I turned around and I watched the car go blub, blub, blub. The car totally disappeared. And the cars are going around the racetrack and I'm standing there like an idiot, you know?
Yeah, but you're alive.
And I'm thinking, maybe this isn't the thing I really should be doing, you know? And we flat towed the car home and it was my street car. I mean, it makes no sense, Tony, okay? It makes no sense, but I was determined and I just said, I just gotta work harder and I'm gonna figure this out. And to go from that, factory driver for Ford, getting a sponsor.
That was great.
You know, I mean, I could go on, it just shouldn't have happened. So all I can say is the greatest moment is that I could sit here and say I'm a race car driver.
And you're still having those moments.
So do you remember though when we met, I'm gonna tell you, because you said you didn't. So you talk about the Triple Crown and you talk about where you were at that moment and then somehow they plucked you in, I think with Menard to be able to come over to the Indy Racing League, right? Mm-hmm. And we were at Disney and we met in the back of a limousine.
My gosh.
I was not cheating on you, I promise.
Were you cheating on me already?
Sorry, lady, sorry, lady. So the two of us were thrown in the back of a limousine to go to some place that we had to go, and that's when we met. And because I'd been following your career before I even knew you were coming to IndyCar, and I looked at you and I said, you have raced more races in one season than I've raced in my entire life. I hate you.
That's what they said last weekend when I ran a dragster and then ran a Crown Vic on the same day.
Same day.
Which I never thought I'd race a Crown Vic at IRP.
Crown Vic and what?
So the Cletus and Cars event. So we're all in all these Crown Vics that are just old Crown Vics.
Where can I watch that?
Yeah, I've never heard about this.
Well, the exciting conclusion wasn't very exciting for me as I'm spinning into the wall in turn 3. But it was the most fun I have had. They're not race cars, but they put very proper, nice cages in them.
Thank God.
Believe it or not, they put nitrous in it too.
Oh my God.
Now the fun part for the fans and the announcers there's a light on the deck lid right in front of the rear spoiler, and as soon as you hit the button for the nitrous, the light comes on.
Yeah.
So it's a tattletale to tell everybody, oh, he's on the button now.
I could go so many places
like
with
you only
that
got so
right
many
now.
shots
That
at
sounds
it.
like push to pass.
Yeah, exactly.
Push to pass.
Except this was legal and you could use it whenever you wanted.